Good morning. It is 9 o'clock. I am leaving my little Powhatan motel in Pocahontas, Illinois. It is a beautiful morning. I think it's going to be a lovely ride. I've got 60 miles plotted, and I think it's just going to be small, quiet farm roads today, going through a couple of towns. First day's ride in Illinois. Come on, Myrtle, let's go. I think I'm going over I-70 at the moment. This is the first time on my tour that I don't have a route planned. Up until now, I was doing Bike Route 66, and then I was on the Katy Trail. I crossed the Mississippi River into Illinois yesterday, and I'm kind of winging it a little bit. Have a couple of followers who took a route that a couple cyclists did, very similar route. They did it east to west, and Ron and his son Brett took their route, put it into Ride with GPS, and sent it to me. I think they actually spent quite a bit of time and effort to get this to me, and been very, very helpful. I also looked at some of the YouTube videos of this couple, Roland and Juliana, to get an idea of the route and what they liked about it, and learned that their idea was to follow Highway 50 and then do adjacent, smaller, quieter farm roads. They loved it. I think it's a really good idea. Onions. Look at that sky too. I think I'm 10 miles into my ride today, and it's just been delightful. It's quiet farm roads. I think maybe 3 or 4 cars have passed me all day. Just lovely riding out here. Yeah, found myself on a bit of a gravel road. I think this one's going to be okay. It looks like it was paved at one time, and now they're just throwing some gravel on it. I'm not having any trouble with traction, which is always my big concern. Okay. Yeah, this looks a lot better. I like pavement. made it to Altamont, Illinois today. It was an absolutely gorgeous day. I think this is the first time I have ever cycled in the US and not been on a cycling route. And it's kind of throwing me a little bit because I'm just so used to following the adventure cycling routes or bike route maps where everything I need is listed and I can just follow along. Today I was on very quiet farm roads. And so it was kind of along Highway 40, which is the frontage road for I-70. And most of the roads were really beautifully paved. Once I had to turn back because it was very thick gravel and I couldn't get any traction. But for the most part, I was really impressed with the roads that I was on. And the thing that's really throwing me is that it's really beautiful out. It's warm enough to camp, but I just can't find any place to camp. And so I think it's going to be like this through Illinois and then Indiana. Once I get into Ohio, I think there's going to be a lot of cycling infrastructure, and I certainly know a lot of recumbent people there, a lot of trikers, in fact. And so I'm really looking forward to getting to that area. Today's ride was 57 miles. I think I did 1,300 feet of climbing. Yeah, so next few days is going to be really just riding on farm roads. So, all right, you guys, thanks for following along and welcome to Altamont, Illinois.